for the first time this
Game
season.
one,
Of
time
course,
in.
the partnership of Catherine
0-0-2.
Parenzo and Tyson McGuffin split up. So in goes Meghan Dizon to Maggie and Hayden in just a moment. Big finish for Big H, and that's a duo we've seen before. Hayden Patriquin, Maggie Brascia. You're familiar with this Southern California duo.
0-2.
What else should we know about this partnership after the service point?
Side out.
Yeah, I mean, they are basically pretty exclusive. I mean, they had been up to this point playing
0-1-1.
together. Maggie loves playing with Hayden. I had a chance to coach Maggie for a couple of years and coached Hayden a little bit when he was starting out. And Maggie's just super comfortable playing with Hayden, and that just helps her to play loose and relaxed. And so that's, they're obviously very, very familiar with each other and kind of know exactly where each is going to be, which helps. We'll see
side out.
What that looks like for Dizon and McGuffin, as you mentioned, a new partnership. That's kind of what you have to get used to. And I think especially in mix, because the guy has to come over so much, the female has to make those adjustments, like we see right there, as Dizon kind of hung back, allowing McGuffin to come over and take that ball. But
2-0-1.
Always takes a little bit of adjustment.
Second
In
serve.
his hands for days, missed into the net there, but such a fun player to watch.
Two 0-2.
Yeah, beautiful.
Maggie Brascia, what a point all the way through.
Great use of the lob there from Maggie. Usually we see her sister Mary use the lob quite a bit, and now we see Maggie using it. And we might see it a lot more here, again, with the conditions, with the sun, with the wind.
Point.
Seen a slew of upsets already here on Humana Championship Court. Down went Connor Garnett to Jack Sock. Ben Johns down to Kwong Tuong. The ladies held court.
Side out. Zero 4-1.
Wow,
Second serve.
Patriquin hit it near a perfect reset on the backhand side. They're throwing in the lob.
0-4-2. Side out.
And a missed serve for McGuffin. Slow start for the 6th seed. No points in that
4-0-1.
rotation. Well, defense to offense for Patriquin and Brascia.
Well, great hands there
Timeout
from
receivers. 5-0-1.
Hayden. Just his confidence that he can play against anybody, even though he is, you know, a younger guy.
Second serve.
Yeah, good job there by Dizon. Going cross to Brascia several times and then catching Patriquin up that line.
Side Side out.
Twice now, Meghan Dizon testing the backside of Hayden Patriquin. Gets the side out.
0-5-1.
Yeah, Patriquin deciding to attack that, but Dizon was in transition, so it's much easier to see that ball coming and getting out of the way.
Second
You're
serve.
that far back. Would have liked to see him roll that ball at her feet instead of trying to attack her.
0-5-2. Side out. Good eye, Hayden. Five, 0-1.
Oh,
Point.
unfortunate bounce.
Six, 0-1. Second serve. 6-0-2.
Meghan Dizon bringing some power. That's part of the name of her game.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Brascia go at Tyson on that forehand, choosing to go cross-court to Dizon. Of course, when you attack diagonal, that person has a lot more time
0-6-1.
to react to it, which we saw there. Dizon do just that.
Oh,
Second serve.
tagged him. Couldn't get out of the way fast enough. Good, McGuffin.
0-6-2.
Oh, Tyson McGuffin
Point.
crashes across the court, finishes the point. They're on the board. Took a minute.
Yeah, great work there from McGuffin.
1-6-2. Side out. Here we go, Maggie. 6-1-1. Point.
Nice rip from Maggie Brascia. Catching Tyson and Dizon unwinding the stack
7-1-1.
on their side. Cleaned
Second
up
serve.
promptly by McGuffin.
Seven, 1-2. Point.
Great anticipation from Patriquin, moving in off of his drop
8-1-2.
and attacking that ball out of the air right at Dizon. Ball was going out, but she couldn't get out of the way. Yes.
Heavy drive through the middle, too.
9-1-2.
Maggie Brascia and Hayden Patriquin 2 points away from taking the opening game on McGuffin and Dizon.
Side out.
Dizon goes inside out right down the line. Deception on Hayden Patriquin. She's burned him a couple of times there.
Yeah, she set up like she was going to go middle. Hayden moved over to cover.
1-9-1.
And great job by her to hold that ball a little bit longer and go behind him.
Second serve.
Sniped it was Hayden Patriquin. Found the middle once more.
1-9-2. Point. Two 9-2. Point.
Another point for McGuffin and Dizon. Bracket update for you, Daniel. Bottom half of the bracket. Winner of this one will face Federico Staxford and Rachel Rohrbacher, who just took down J.W. Johnson and Georgia Johnson in 2.
Wow.
Point.
A lot of upsets in day 2 in the desert. First tournament of the year, Grand Slam fashion. A lot of new names in the mix. Fastest growing sport in the world.
Side out. 9-4-1. Football. Push off. Second serve.
On Patriquin. That was an athletic move, though. He almost able to get a hold of that one. Well, he did. Just football happened.
Yep.
9-4-2.
But had he reestablished that foot, could have come away with it.
Yeah, a lot of times on those overheads, what you want to do is drag that front foot, just in case you're on the line. You drag it back before you push off to make sure that you're not having exactly what just happened to Hayden there.
It's a good tip.
Good defense from Brascia and Patriquin, but just too much from McGuffin there. Great overhead put away.
Five 9-1. Point. Timeout receivers. 6-9-1. Time in.
To see if they can get this
6-9-1
side out. They're still on first serve, so they're going to have a couple chances here to narrow that gap a little more.
Point.
Another one from McGuffin, jamming up Maggie Brascia, making it a 2-point game.
Yeah, I thought Brascia should have gone behind McGuffin. He was basically just straddling that center line, almost daring her to go behind him. Unfortunate there for Dizon missing that serve.
7-9-2.
Only a 2-point deficit now.
Point.
Cleaned up again from Tyson McGuffin, going straight ahead.
Yeah, I think Maggie's got to start going behind McGuffin and move him back off of the middle.
Point.
Wide for Brascia, and McGuffin and Dizon are right back in it, tied up 9 apiece.
Yeah, that's the pressure that Tyson is putting on Maggie specifically when the ball's going to her. He's just sitting on that middle, just daring her to try to go up the line. I think she needs to start doing that.
Point.
Wow, and now we got game point.
Game point.
What a turnaround.
Timeout receivers. 10-9-2. Game 2, time in.
And how will they respond here in game 2 after having full control of game 1? Miscommunication down the middle. McGuffin has been aggressive on his side. It's hard to know when your partner's going to jump in or not if you're the female portion.
Right. Great serve.
Point.
Right. Brascia goes behind Tyson. I think she needs to do that.
Receive.
Yes, she needs to do that a lot more this game. She's not let them take over that middle.
Point.
There you go.
Full hand speed for Patriquin back on display.
2-0-1. Point.
Dizon taking the responsibility for hitting an out ball.
3-0-1. Point. Four 0-1. Point.
Aggressive dinking from Maggie Brascia,
Timeout
pulling
receivers,
Meghan Dizon out of
5-0-1.
position. So,
Time in.
opening up the court has been the key
5-0-1.
for Daniel, as he mentioned, for Brascia and Patriquin. We'll see if they can hang on to this 5-0 lead.
Second serve. Five 0-2.
Yep. On grandstand, Jack Sock and Parento take game one, 11-1 against Rettenmeyer and Schneemann.
Point. Six 0-2. Side out. 0-6-1. Point.
Wanted the backside of McGuffin. That's a heavy roll from Maggie Brascia.
That's a tough ball to
Dizon out
redirect.
wide.
Yeah. And Tyson wasn't
1-6-1.
cheating as much to the middle again because they have gone behind him. So he was staying home a little bit more.
Second serve.
Well, they trailed 6-0 in game one also. Wasn't until it got to 9-1 that they started the comeback, so. Oh, what a lead for
Point.
Dizon, just wide. McGuffin and Dizon cut the lead to 4.
You have 2. 2-6-2. Side out.
Ooh, sneak attack on the backhand of Hayden Patriquin.
Yeah,
Was
great little
insane plays.
flick. Yeah, that's a very tough ball to hit. See a great shot at the replay there.
6-1. Point. Seven 2-1. Point.
I saw that return maybe out as well.
Yeah, that was
Close one.
8-1.
well, very similar. At least
Point.
so far.
Timeout receivers. 9-1.
Patriquin and Brascia 2 away from taking the second.
Point. Game point. 10-1.
coming up, bottom of the hour, Tennis Channel Live. Australian
Point
Open
game.
coverage coming up soon.
Switch in.
Exciting game 3 underway in our first mixed doubles match on Humana Championship Court.
Side out.
McGuffin and Dizon, the theme for them, a slow start so far in this one.
Yeah,
0-0-1.
They started off slow both games. Are able to come back in the first one. Of course, not in the second, but I think that the adjustment they need to make is similar to the adjustment that Patriquin and Brascia made, is maybe trying to go behind Patriquin a little bit more.
Point.
Get him off that center line.
One 0-1. Second serve. Ball Hayden. 1-0-2.
Oh, what a shot from Dizon.
Yeah, great little flick, taking that low forehand right at Patriquin.
Side out. Here we go. Ball Hayden. Zero 2-1. Second serve.
Nice extension from Tyson McGuffin.
0-2-2. Point.
What a shot from Hayden Patriquin.
Yeah, I think that was good hands, but a little fortunate there.
Yeah.
He was pretty late on that forehand, but that angle helped him.
I'm sorry, I'll recall. 1-2-2. Side out. Two 1-1. Point.
McGuffin grabs it right at the body of Patriquin.
Yeah, I thought that Brascia had two chances there to lean in and take that ball out of the air. Instead, she let it bounce and just wasn't able to be as aggressive.
Over on grandstand
3-1-1.
match point for Jack Sock and Catherine Parento. 10-4 in game 2.
Point. Four 1-1.
Jeez, Hayden Patriquin having his way at the kitchen.
Tyson serving. 4-1-2.
Oh, what a deflection from Hayden Patriquin.
He's gotten Tyson twice on very similar shots in game 1 and now in game 3 with a cross-court backhand at that inside shoulder of McGuffin.
No. Point. Get close, Hayden.
Just inside the baseline.
2-4-1.
Cuts the lead in half.
Point.
Elsewhere in action, Riley Newman and Jackie Kawamoto
3-4-1.
took game 1 off Lee Waters and Christian Elshon towards the top of the draw.
Point.
And a rip from Patriquin. Tie game 4-all.
4-4-1. Second serve. Referee timeout.
The official ball of the PPA Tour.
Connor Garnett, the 4 seed, dropping his match to Jack Sock.
Point.
Ball was deep for McGuffin, and Patriquin and Brascia on top by 1 for the first time in game 3. What's the recipe to their success all the way through here in game 3?
I think continuing what was working,
5-4-2.
right? Keep McGuffin honest on that line, keep moving him back, not allowing him to take over the middle. And I think it's the same for, oh, that ball just misses. I mean, that's exactly what he was trying to do there. But I think it's the same for Dizon and McGuffin, is to
4-5-1.
go behind Patriquin, go at him a little bit more.
Point. Out. 5-5-1. Point, timeout, 1 minute, switch ends. 6-5-1.
McGuffin and Dizon, the first team to 6, will change ends, and this one has been a battle all the way through. What do you think of the new partnership so far between McGuffin and Dizon?
Yeah, it's working. I mean, they're, I think adjusting as they go. But as you mentioned, a lot of times it's the middle on new partnerships. We've seen them get caught a couple of times on those, but I think it's more on Dizon to just get a feel for how far McGuffin wants to come and which type of shots he wants to take and which ones he's going to let go. And that only comes with playing more, right? Like you start getting used to how your partner moves and which balls he's more likely to take and which ones he's likely to let go. And you can't get that unless you've played, quite a bit. So, but so far, I mean, they're doing well. Obviously have the lead here.
Time in. 6-5-1. Second serve.
Nice shot from Maggie Brascia, forcing a second
6-5-2.
serve on the side of McGuffin and Dizon.
Point.
Just late with that volley was Patriquin. I don't know if he was anticipating Dizon maybe going up the line behind him, but just caught him.
Oh, it was open for Meghan Dizon, just wide. Great idea, though, right?
Yeah, she's caught Patriquin a couple times,
5-7-1.
and so you got to keep trying it. It's a good serve from Patriquin, opening up the
Second
court.
serve.
Oh, he got what he wanted. He had that corner open because of that deep serve, but just missing wide.
5-7-2. Point.
Inside out flick is too good for Hayden Patriquin.
6-7-2.
Good defense from Dizon and McGuffin, just surviving the point. Take the serve back. Holding on to a 1-point lead.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Patriquin, and Brascia had control of that point and just missing with that little backhand flick was Patriquin.
Second serve.
Not that time.
Filthy hands from Hayden Patriquin.
7-6-2. Point.
Nice drive from Meghan Dizon, forcing the middle.
Yeah, a little rare miscommunication there from Brascia and Patriquin.
Oh, Meghan Dizon was there for the counter, and Tyson McGuffin cleaned it up on pure reflexes.
9-6-2. Point.
Wow.
Fans up to the crowd. Tyson McGuffin goes inside in down the line.
Timeout receivers, 10-6-2. Time in. 10-6-2. Side out.
Put away and a big sign out for Patriquin and Brascia.
6-10-1. Second serve.
Yeah, good job there from Dizon. Was under some pressure from Brascia's cross-court dinks, but was able to hang in there and actually prompted the error from Brascia.
Side out.
Both
Match
McGuffin
point.
and Dizon put in a corner a couple of times there, fended it off, and now match point number 2 for the 6th seed.
10-6-1. Second serve.
Just missed it.
Match
Second
point.
serve. And a third match point.
Get a smile from Brascia there, trying to hit that ball, but gets by her, and fortunately for her, it goes out. There's still one more opportunity for McGuffin and Dizon to close out this match.
Can't close it yet. Brascia and Patriquin still alive.
Six, 10-1. Call was out. Second serve. Call was out.
Yeah,
Second
I thought
serve.
that missed. See the replay here.
6-10-2. I'll recall. Six, 10-2. Side out. Match point.
Right at the feet of Brascia. Match point. Returns to McGuffin and Dizon with a chance
Here we go.
to break into the quarterfinals for the first time
10,
as a
6, 1.
team. And they
Point
will
game,
on the paddle of Meghan Dizon right down the middle. An 11-6 finish in Game 3. Dizon and McGuffin found their magic.
Congratulations, you guys, on your win. We know it was a new partnership. We saw it on your IG. Super excited to have Meghan alongside you. We just want to know, how long have you guys had to train, kind of get in the groove? We saw there not so much in the first game, but you guys really found it there in the second and third.
I believe this is our second time playing together. We played the Selkirk Invitational, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Things went pretty well there. And going into this year, I had a lot of confidence in her. I feel like she suits my game well. She's got great hands. She scraps away. She fights like there's no tomorrow. And we were able to play a good one there, win 3, but found the drive kind of late in Game 3 there. Sometimes making it messy and driving away and going against the book a little bit tends to work out, and that's exactly what we did.
I love it. Awesome playing out there. Both have new paddles, Yola, Proton. Tell me about where you think the direction of the game is going. More of a paddle technology question for you. Is it getting too fast? Is it good for you? What do you think?
I do feel like the paddles are getting are playing a lot faster. More grit, more power. The game keeps changing, and everyone seems to be speeding up more due to that. So I do feel like a lot of people, working on your hands and playing, getting used to that is going to help you a lot just with everything that's been changing.
I think it's if it's going to make sense on TV, being a little faster, having paddle technology that just allows you to swing a bit more. Now we're playing with the Vulcan ball. It seems like it's lighter. It's moving a lot more. You can grip it. So I think just for the average eye on TV that maybe doesn't like dinking, why not make it messy, make it a little faster, speed up right away, and use those hands.
I love it. You guys had success in the past. Obviously, the Selkirk Invitational. Starting here, what does success look like for you two going forward?
Yeah, I think obviously taking it one match at a time. It's very early here, first tournament of the year. I think we're just kind of finding a groove in each other's game, figuring out what each other does best. And but I think whether it's offense, defense, we can scrap. We both have good gas tanks. We can grind away, or we can turn the knob, bang the serve, drive thirds, and look to speed up at the kitchen line. So I think we are very versatile.
I think so as well. And like we said, it's new ball, new serve, progression draw. I mean, we're kind of just figuring things out here in 2024. How much of a reset do you both feel mentally? I know physically you guys are both there, but mentally heading in here to 2024 so early on?
Yeah, it feels like the break went by so fast. So I don't even know if it feels like a reset, but I am happy to be back out here competing.
Yeah, I got to spend some time with the kids. We ended up going to Montana, had a hot springs trip, spent some time with the wife. I feel like mentally I'm dialed, physically been seeing my guy Stallion performance. He's been getting me strong and all the above. So happy to be back. 2024, it's going to be a good season, and thank you, PPA.
Well, we're so glad to have you guys here. Congratulations again. Meghan Dizon, Tyson McGuffin taking the win against Maggie, Brascia, and Hayden, Patriquin.